Welcome, Andrés Garcia and Aston Villa have signed a right back. Get in there. Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. Welcome, Andrés Garcia, Villa fans. If you are absolutely buzzing about this signing, then make sure you're hitting that like button. We've got him. We've got the right back. We have signed a right back that is going to unlock our system even more. And I'm really buzzing about it. So make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Smash the like button and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. What we're going to do on this episode, we're going to really take an in-depth look at the player profile of Andrés Garcia. And we're also going to have a look at some of his underlying numbers of how he's been performing recently for Levante as well. So we've got the right back and he's attacking, very youthful. He's a hot prospect. He's one that is going to be able to grow and be nurtured by Unai Emery. I think when we sign young players, they are pretty good for Emery because he sort of has a bit of a clean slate with them. He's able to unlock them and fine tune and enhance their game. And I'm just really excited by it. I'm excited that we have signed the right back. I'm excited that he is attacking as well. So I think that is all very, very pleasing signs. And there are some key attributes to his game that I think are very, very good. And having looked at how he manipulates the ball, draws defenders in, the pace that he's got. But not only is he a one-trick pony with pace and getting to a byline, he's got many different options within his game which give the opposition defenders massive, massive problems. So in this little section now, we're going to go into the areas that I've looked at his game and we'll see how he can grow and develop in an Aston Villa shirt, but also how he's going to perform in a Villa shirt and the different areas in which he'll be able to get into within the Premier League as well. So the biggest thing to note is the position that he plays. So generally when we do this, when we signed Marlon, we were like, he can go left, he can go striker, he can go off the striker, he can go on the right. Literally, with Garcia, what we've got here is that we've got one major position in which he's going to be playing, and that is this position right here. Right back, right wing back. Those are the positions that he can play. Within Emery's new sort of system that he's been playing at Villa, with Kamara dropping and screening and playing as a third centre half, it enables the width to come from the wing back / fullback, which would be perfect for Garcia. So I think this type of system would enable him to flourish in an Aston Villa shirt. So the key areas that I have noted within his game, which are very, very good, and this is probably the biggest one, which then fills into many different options. And it's his ability when he receives the ball. And the key part is the next phase once he has the ball. He's got this real natural underlying ability to be able to receive the ball and then to be able to accelerate quickly, draw players into him, and then boom, we're away. So we can see here that the ball is now being rolled into Garcia, and we've got the fullback who is looking to engage. So next phase, we receive the ball, and this is the area that I absolutely love. And it's this area here. It's when he's got the ball at his feet and he's biding his time. He's waiting. It's a game of cat and mouse with the fullback because the fullback is thinking he's going to go in a minute. He's going to go at any given moment. He's going to go. And the fullback doesn't know when he's going to do that. And then he just, boom, he's away. It's a little bit as well like the safety car in F1, right? So when there's a safety car in F1, the leading driver is able to dictate when he accelerates and when he goes. And then what generally happens in F1 is it's generally normally Verstappen who's very good at this. He accelerates, and the drivers that are behind him are a little bit reluctant, a little bit hesitant, and then Verstappen's able to just fly into the distance. And this is a similar sort of thing. The ability Garcia's got in this moment to then just go is very, very good. And then what we see, he's then used his pace and his acceleration to just glide past the opposition defender. He gets to the byline, so he's beat its defender. We've then got a covering midfielder or defender that's coming to try and engage through there. But then what he's able to do, he's able to go back inside. So he's gone inside now, and he's able to get his cross and get the ball into the box. Again, we've got another scenario here where we've received the ball in a little bit more of a tighter area. And then because he knows that the defender is on him, he's then able to just come inside, go quickly. So the different options of receiving the ball in a tighter area and having to go quickly, and then receiving it in space, biding his time, and then getting to the byline is very, very good. Now, what we can see here as well is that we've got different options, because he is an absolute nightmare for defenders, because he can go outside and inside. And when he goes inside, you'll find that you'll get a runner through midfield here, which will then open up space, drag this defender through here, and then that will allow him to attack more centrally as well. So inside or outside. And when he does go through that inside, he's then able to just play a little chipped ball into here. So the ability to go in there or peel back around and go through there, you are giving the defenders absolute nightmares, because which way does he go? So this element to his game is very, very good. So we can then see in the exact same scenario, we have received the ball and we're in a 1v1 situation here. There is only one winner in this situation. But because we're inside a little bit more and we've got space through here, or we've got space through here, we have two options to make. He's not being doubled up on. The defender may think he can go down there, but what he does do, this midfielder comes across and makes a run, opens up even more space for him. He goes inside, and then the ball ends up in the top corner. So this little run here from this player has allowed more space to open up for him, and the ball is in the back of the net, and we can see that the keeper is absolutely flapping. He's got a great shot on him. But these are all different options that he's got within his game. And you can start to see how elements are looking very, very promising for him. Again, we've got another area that I think is perfect as well. And we've got the different option of just getting the ball in there. A very Trent-esque cross from out wide. Again, we've got space that we can run into, or we've got the ability to play the cross in our locker as well. So I absolutely love that from him as well. We can also come inside into central areas if we need to as well. Again, another option going into that central midfield area. And then finally, his 1v1 defending is good as well. So his defensive work's good. It can also play the ball, he can ping the ball around, he can play it from deep, he can do crossfield balls as well. So it's a very exciting player. It's a player that isn't the finished article. It's a player that has got many good attributes that can aid Aston Villa, and I think he will be able to flourish at Villa, to be able to grow. I spoke about on the episode where we were looking to sign him and it looked like he was on his way, that we've got a march on teams like Sporting, and I think that is absolutely huge as well. He's really highly thought of as well. So we've got a tweet from him, from a fan from Levante, saying, Andrés Garcia will be better than Pedro Porro. Only an economic necessity forces us to sell, but the English are making a great movement. A fullback who will be a starter for many years. I'm going to eat bacon and eggs for breakfast and buy Aston Villa shirt this summer. He's also gone on to say he's very good as a physically very strong fullback, winner of physical duels, runs for 90 minutes, he's offensive, has a good shot with both legs, best Levante player this year, no joke, very good movement from Aston Villa. Our president has left us bankrupt. So those are some thoughts from a Levante fan on him as well. So that's really good to gauge and understand a little bit about a player from an opposition fan sort of thoughts on how they're feeling about losing this type of player. And then Earl's done us a really good graphic. So we'll just go back through this just to have a little bit of a recap on what his numbers are looking like. So the longer green bars mean that he's ranking very, very highly in those metrics with players that are within his position as well. So this is the percentile rank versus the next 14 league fullbacks over 365 days. So the percentile rank is at the bottom. So some of his standout numbers for me would be ball recoveries at 5.50. We can also see that the percentage of dribblers tackled is 66.7%. We can see progressive carries are at 4.13 per 90. These are as well. Crosses are at 4.93. We've got shot creating actions at 2.20. And we've got non-penalty goals at 0.12. So some really good numbers that he's been knocking out for Levante as well. So a really highly promising player that is coming to Aston Villa that will add competition to Matty Cash as well. And under Unai Emery's guidance, I fully expect this player to flourish and be absolutely fantastic for Aston Villa. So there's a little bit more detail on Andrés Garcia. I'm buzzing that we've signed him. Can't wait to see how he develops. Up the Villa.